Hey everyone, get ready for a trip back in time as we learn about some of the most awesome queens in history. These incredible women were the leaders of some of the biggest and most important civilizations ever. They were strong, smart, and totally in charge. We're going to travel from the Nile River in Egypt all the way to England and China to meet these amazing women. Get ready to be amazed by their stories. The Nile River was like the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, and it flowed right through the kingdom of one super cool queen, Cleopatra. She was the last pharaoh of her dynasty, and she took charge when things were really tough. Cleopatra was famous for being crazy smart and really pretty. She used her brains and her charm to protect her kingdom and make sure everyone knew she was in charge. She even became friends with some of the most powerful guys in Rome, like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Cleopatra's story is all about being strong and never giving up, even when things were super hard. Even though her life ended sadly, people still remember her as a brilliant leader and a true symbol of Egypt. Way back in ancient Egypt, there was a queen whose beauty was so famous that people carved it into stone. Her name was Nefertiti, which means the beautiful one has come forth. She was married to a pharaoh named Akhenaten, and together they changed everything in Egypt. They decided that everyone should worship the sun instead of the old gods. It was a really big deal. Today we have statues of Nefertiti that show how graceful and powerful she was. Her story reminds us that women can be strong leaders and change the world. Let's hop over to England and meet Queen Elizabeth I. She ruled during a time when England was figuring out its religion, and she had to make some tough choices. But guess what? She was totally up for the challenge. Elizabeth made England a strong Protestant country and helped it become super powerful. She also loved the arts, and her reign was like a golden age for English culture. We're talking about Shakespeare, guys. Even though she never got married, Queen Elizabeth I was like a mother to her people, and she ruled for a super long time. Have you ever heard of a woman ruling all of China? Well, meet Empress Wu Zetian. She was one tough cookie who wasn't afraid to break the rules. Back then, only men were emperors, but Wu Zetian was like, nope, I'm in charge now. And she was an amazing leader. She made China bigger and stronger, and she encouraged art and culture. Empress Wu Zetian showed the world that women could be just as powerful and smart as men, even way back then. Get ready to meet Catherine the Great, the empress who made Russia a force to be reckoned with. She wasn't even from Russia, but she ended up becoming one of their most famous rulers. Catherine knew what she wanted and wasn't afraid to go for it. She made Russia bigger, made life better for the people, and encouraged art and science. She was a total rock star. Catherine the Great's story is all about girl power and showing the world that women can be amazing leaders. Wow, we've met some seriously impressive queens today. These women were the bosses of their time, and their stories still inspire us today. They were queens, they were mothers, and they were strong women who made their own rules. So next time someone tells you that girls can't do something, just remember these amazing queens. They proved that women can achieve anything they set their minds to. Thanks for joining me on this awesome adventure through history.